Welcome back to Surviving Mars. All right, here we go. We need to. So the first problem is we have a ton. Let's just launch 50 metal straight up. Don't at me. And then we need to get the rest of our boats off this planet. This one's already going home. Oh. Okay. I thought I was using an arc, but I guess I can use a supply pod now and then fill it with electronics. And then I'm looking at a negative number on power. I'm gonna spend a little bit, just a little, no, a little bit. Yeah, see, this is broken. I was going to try to tether this, but I think it makes more sense just to have it be its own thing to start. Tin, metals, concrete, food, rare metals, polymers, machine parts, electronics, no fuel. Then to get this built, we need concrete. Metal. And parts. Let's up this to say 10. And then we'll get another depot for food. We'll take our RC commander, fill him up with drones, send him out here. just building an outpost worth of stuff. Not exactly sure how much of everything we need, but water is going to be a problem.
Sector scanned.
All right, so as the shuttles make deliveries, a little remote outpost is being rapidly built. Of course, our main sector is broken. This area is desperate for metal. I filled this thing with metal. It's all being used. Maybe we've got enough power in the daytime. No. Oh, it was a maintenance thing. We didn't have... Yes. We didn't have the electronics to keep this going, so that blew up.
Sector scanned.
We're gonna drop this. We want to get deep into the robotics game. The only way. We've got 3 things left to show. Oh man, this is a whew. This is a long way away. I'm seeing little specks of metal like that we can pick up. Unfortunately, we're getting pretty close to not needing metal. Minimum 200 to start supplying the grid?
Meteor shower incoming.
Wait, what does that mean? Charging. It's charging. Minimum 200. Oh, it needs 200 power stored before it actually will do anything to supply the grid. Got it. I think my reaction was pretty good.
Sector scanned.
Don't come out here yet. This dome is not ready, people. Now we're getting closer. Let's put in some power. Ooh. This is even starting to kick on. That's getting greedy if that works. And now dome. Really, we should put in apartments, but we don't have the resources, so we're going to put in these living spaces. And we're also going to put in kind of a wide range. Like, if you've got a small version, then we're going to use the small version. So space bar, diner. Wait, that's social. We're gonna try to cover as many of our bases as we can. Relaxation, drinking, social. Dining, social, food. We can use a small medical post. A small grocer. Small art store. Some decoration. Oops, sorry. Let's order. Yeah, I'll take a trade for that.
There are Earthsick colonists.
You know, I don't blame you. We're in a period of transition. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh, we forgot O2. That means we also forgot to store it. Oh! It's not connected. Oh, that's unfortunate. So close. We just forgot to connect it to the actual, you know, O2 supply. Kind of a requirement, unfortunately.
Research complete.
I'm going to bring back a ton of metal. I expect to start to see people coming out here.
Sector scanned. Funding received.
Why don't you have power? Oh man, it's a huge demand. I wonder if we could squeeze out another large wind turbine. All right, we're ready for people to move out here. Food fight. Two of the largest fast food chains have filed simultaneous requests to serve the colonists. Would you like a diet soda with your triple burger for free? Your only obligation is to make the colonists eat and supposedly enjoy the branded meals. Mars will always be bio and organic. Food service buildings grant more comfort. Give permission to McDonald's. Food import costs greatly reduced. Give permission to Burger King, excuse me, for reconstruction of food service buildings. Oligarch, let them compete. Take bids from both, you get both benefits. Oh, that's kind of interesting play for Oligarch. Free construction of food service buildings. Food import costs greatly reduced. We're actually at a place where we don't need to reduce our food costs. I'm thinking food service buildings grant more comfort.
Research complete.
One more research.
Sector scanned.
We're going to have people out here doing this work. We're going to amplify it and get it, much of it is done as quickly as
Resources are
possible.
low.
Here's what else we're going to do. We're going to put in a nice... Someone's going to get the living quarter. Not enough power. What is our power situation? Demand is 61 on 47. We need to drop 20 power. Or we need to work in smarter ships. Power production 47, total demand. Okay, so...
There are Earthsick colonists.
You're not hurting my feelings if you gotta go. I understand.
Resources are low. Anomaly found.
When I land... Ooh, we're short on polys.
Sector scanned.
So we're running all the machines at the exact same shift, which is killing our power. What we should do is alter these.
Resources are low. There are Earth-sick colonists. Resources are low.
Yeah, we still don't have a house down here. I guess we could. Oh, I'm doing it again. Let's alter this. I think we'll go up here and manually grab some individual polys. Ooh, oh! Our meteor shower is south of us. Ooh, that is close. How long? 16 more hours.
Scanned.
16 hours until that meteor shower ends. I think we should position our researcher, our explorer. Small parts factory and a small electronics factory. The thought being is that if we can make some of this stuff local from the things that we're currently generating, then that'll save us some trips. We need some more power, no doubt. Oh no, we're producing a bit of a surplus.
Anomaly found.
What's our ranking even though you didn't have a house? Oof. 0. Okay. They don't like not having house. Zero stars. Yet 14 more people want to show up. We should spire this. I want to put a church down here.
Sector scanned.
I am happy to take this research off your hands. Thank you. Mars Game Night Episode 2. New broadcast. 300 million in funding. That's some good views. What the CPM is on that. No, we're focused on robotics. Field extractor should give us a peek into what's next. And I'm going to order up a supply pod. What do I want in it though? I know I want something for this. Some electronics.
Funding received.
Yeah, we definitely need to order some stuff now. Let's do a supply pod and we're going to make it exactly like that. Ooh, that autosave was a little scary.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Holy moly! We got the mole hole. I mean, we still got to build it, and look at the requirements to build that thing. 400 concrete, which we can figure that out. 100 metal, okay, not great, but doable. 300 machine parts. That's real, but extracts metal, rare metals, and waste rock, without the need of a deposit while heating the surrounding area. So that's amazing. That's probably better than the Martian network. We'll get the Martian network after that. Once we have this set up and we have this drone hub good to go, we'll be in a good spot to consider this little outpost Very close to done. It needs to be power self-sufficient as well. Sorry about the whiplash.
Anomaly analyzed.
You know what? I just noticed we don't have any food on deck. Let's... Oh, what do you got? You got a bunch of polys on you. I need to grab some food.
Sector scanned.
What are we researching right now? Do I care about faster shuttles more than I care about... I think we need to get everything into the mole hole. I keep calling it mole hole, but it's mohole. So, you know, whatever. Let's drop this food off. Yeah, I was having a pretty good victory lap, and then I realized these guys don't have food. "12 unemployed people."
Anomaly analyzed.
We're just gonna have to open some shifts, which is gonna wreak havoc on our power. Oh, that's another thing to remember. There's a limit based off the drone commanders. Oh, perfect. Everything's wide open, and we're still making just a little more power than we're using. During the day, anyway. couple of charging stations for some of these more remote operations. And we're making more power than we're using at night, too. A colonist has snapped. After regaining consciousness, they plunged into the deepest depression. Spirit Jensen couldn't bear any responsibility anymore and lost the motivation to go on. Their co-workers fear the colleague could make some irreparable mistakes. Wait a minute, how do we not have an infirmary? Where is this guy where we don't have an infirmary?
Sector scanned.
Huh. Let's check and see if we have anything else that we want to pick up right now. Nope. Bunch of stuff about the story that we don't want to touch.
Resources are low.
What? I don't accept that we need food that badly. Quinoa, corn. This needs to be apple. Yeah, we're about to hit 100 food, 100 food, 50 food. That's 250. It's 250 immediately. And then another. Yeah, we're okay with food. It is getting a little chunky, though, I will admit. I think we need a decoration here. A nice little statue. And that might be it.
We have a food shortage.
Okay, so shuttles obviously aren't going to be the way. for us to get people aren't going to be away. Shuttles. We need some other option besides shuttles. Oh, shuttles are broken down. That doesn't help. Let's get a cargo rocket. Absolutely fill it with electronics. Maybe diversify it a little bit. Oh, we've got to set the desired amount 0 anyway. This needs to be like set to 100.
Sector scanned.
I'm not trying to make you overstay. That overstay mechanic is an obvious response to an old school situation where you would bring a bunch of tourists in, then lock them in, and just have them generate money for you. Get a metals depot and let's set it to a low level so we can export metal. Apparently our electronics arrived. Six homeless people. We're gonna put in a nursery because it's a little more efficient for storing people, as I like to call it. Or the problem is kids have nowhere to play in here. Well, one of them can play by the fountain. Let's put a nursery down. Let's put a living quarter down. Let's put small garden and a small garden.
Meteor incoming.
That garden still only provides one place, but hey, there's 3 places for them to play. And there's 3 kids. I'm sure they'll share. Don't play in the spire, though. Okay, I think that's calling it. Why are you not fixed? This little outpost here is looking pretty good. Relatively comfortable people. A couple of them are smashed in like sardines over here, but that's okay. We've got a good selection of folks ready to go. We are making metals. Theoretically making money. We're also on site turning a small amount of it into at least enough stuff to maintain our local buildings, right? Electronics and machine parts. And we just ran out of concrete. Moment of silence for those two. We're not generating concrete currently. We've got a decent amount on us.
Resources are low.
That message is going to freak me out every time. We're on a pretty light cycle for food. But everybody's got access to food. So we're okay. We're gonna buy polys one last time. So now, and here's the real problem, is that we've been using this water like we've always had it. But eventually this water's going to run out. 3,000 left, so it's not going to sneak up on me. Heh. But how close are we on the mohole? 37% done. Ooh, there's a lot to do there. We probably also should get this spire, which gives us a lot of people. A lot of space for people. We've only dealt with 3 breakthroughs. Deep scanning. Large storage amounts. Ooh, smart houses. Though if I'm gonna do that, I should probably take the easy ones first. Let's feather an easy one in. Something like that. Okay. All right, let's call it. We're gonna quit while we're ahead-ish. But that was actually a lot of fun building this little outpost. My temptation is still to connect it to the main base, but maybe we'll just sort of build back up towards it. And then we'll put something big here in the center or something like that. There's still room, and there's still time. And we're warming the planet nicely. We're at almost at 10%. We only have 2 GHG machines. Why is that? They took parts. But we've got a lot of fuel for it. Let's bump this up to keep 100. And terraforming. Let's get a couple more greenhouse gas machines going. Hexagons, man, I tell ya. 1, 2. If nothing else, they've got the necessary... There's some polys over here. I can put a universal storage down and build these out slowly. Concrete, we've got metals and parts. We'll set it to something low, like 5. That'll make it take longer to build, because it's going to bring some over and then drop it. But the drones are going to grab it right away. So we could probably set it to something even lower than 5. Let's say 4. Ooh, this costs 2 to maintain, though. Let's say 8. 2 to maintain each of these. All right. All right, so that's our outpost. The lonely outpost. Ooh. I did not know what that shortcut did. Now I know. We've got some tourists overstaying. I really am not trying to get you to overstay. Can we launch you? I'll even unpause the game so you can clear that pad. And let's bring in some fresh tourists. So 2 things we need to do. We need to get a moisture farm going. We need to get moisture farm is really the only thing I can think about. Oh, yeah, we need to also get some people trained. We need to get some training going. Our folks are woefully undertrained. And then we also need a massive place for people to stay. We got 160, and then we need lots of jobs. Lots to do. Lots to do. But that's all good stuff for the next episode. Thanks for hanging out while we built that outpost. We'll see you next time.